You take me for granted. Hey, Blue Star. Okay. Can you hear me? Sit down and put that broom back up. My day's been good. It's been good. I was on live earlier, but I got back off. I was like, I'll come back. So it's been a pretty good, decent day. How are you? I need to charge my computer. Hey, everybody. That's good to hear. I'm all right. Thanks for asking. I think I came to turn of breaking up with my man. I haven't done it yet. I'm just trusting the process of what God's plans are for me. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's a hard choice to make, but I'm glad that you're choosing yourself and you're honoring yourself, terms, yeah. Yeah, that's all you can do. Yes, plus I can always manifest my man back again, just like I did the first time when things is right. Exactly. Hold on 1 second. Oops, sorry. Can y'all hear me now? I'm having like Mercury retrograde issues, and it's not even Mercury retrograde no more. Can y'all hear me? Okay, what the freak? I thought I took the mute off. Yes. I love you too. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay, Danny, how are you doing? And then I was asking Boopstar, what kind of braids are you learning to do? Is it like to the scalp or is it like a fishtail braid? No, you just ate. No, sit down. Hi, everybody. Make sure you guys are liking the live, okay? She's like, what were you saying this entire time? I was asking you what kind of braid are you learning to do? That was it. Oh, it's one ponytail braid. Okay. I'm great, Danny. I'm great, girl. Yeah, I was on earlier, but I decided to come back because I was like, I think people are still kind of like at the thick of their day at work, so I'll just come back on. Cool. You watching some YouTube tutorials? Go, Donnie. Here. No, you're not getting a snack. You already ate. No. Here. Are you thirsty? You want something to drink? For some pop? Go outside and pour you some pop, please. Okay, ask your brother. Pour you some pop. Yes, I was literally a few seconds ago until you just got live. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to braid a long time ago. Thank you for your donation, Danny. You can go ahead and post your questions whenever you're ready, okay? I need to learn how to do feed-in braids, though. That's the one thing I don't know how to do, and my daughter always be asking for braids, like feed-in. So I gotta learn. So I was like, well, let me just like get a mannequin and stuff. What will the Caribbean Music Award think of my Media Pass application? Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, hold on one second, you guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. So what will Caribbean Music Awards think of your Media Pass application? What will they think? I post a lot of content with artists who are attending and nominated for awards. Okay. The woman in the video was going too fast. I think it's a way that you can slow down videos on YouTube. All right, what will the Caribbean Music Awards think of Danny's Media Pass application? What will they think of it? What will they think of it? Ooh, I like this. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, that's you. And then they are the Emperor, which is the Caribbean Music Award people. So I feel like they're going to like that you are consistent with how you gather information about each artist. They're going to like that you basically get to the point of what you're trying to convey as far as like your, content. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here. Are they looking for new, like, what are they looking for, like a new spokesperson or something? To be honest, I am thinking of even breaking up with my man since, right now I am in a single mindset. Right now, I just focusing on myself. Right, exactly. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So that's why I was asking, like, what exactly is the application for? If it's for them to have, like, a spokesperson or something and interview the artist, people to post content on camera interviews. Okay, yeah. So I see them actually wanting to add you to the team. That's why I was asking that, because the Three of Pentacles is them wanting to collaborate with you. And you got the Wheel of Fortune, which is like the card of good luck. Like it's literal luck. And then you have here the Ten of Cups. So I feel like that they're going to want to like work with you and like have you um, basically get your feet wet when it comes to this. Hey, Ari, what's the good news? Record and post about the award show. Okay, you might have a date soon, like a date like with a guy. That's cool. Okay, girl. So I see them like accepting your application and like I said, wanting you to come on board with them. That's cool. That's like a once in a lifetime experience. You know, that's why I was like, you got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's like a lucky break. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime I see this card, this is like straight up Jupiter energy. So I think that this is probably going to be a great opportunity for you. It's out the country too, so I'm down. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, yeah, that's what I got for you, Danny. You can go ahead and post your second question when you're ready. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let us know how it goes, Wolf Star. Let me text Shavish because I told her I would be back on around this time.
Indiana School Choice Scholarship Program, which allows for students and for their families that would like to.
What has Zach been thinking about me since I'm sitting on my throne? Let's see. What has Zach been thinking about Danny since Danny been sitting on her throne? Let's see. What has he been thinking about Danny since Danny been sitting on her throne, Zach? What's he been thinking? So you got the Nine of Pentacles here, Ace of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Let's look at this Nine of Pentacles real quick. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? All right, so the Nine of Pentacles is someone that has a lot of worth or value. They value themselves, they value their time, they value like just them. And then the Sun card is here. So I mean, he's taking it as, you know, a woman that values herself. You want him to entertain you, but maybe he's intimidated and think I'm not interested. Yeah, I mean, he's taking it at you as a woman that's not going to chase him. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles will also talk about someone who's very independent and they don't look for codependent relationships. That's not maybe. And then you have the Sun card here as well. Okay, so it's obvious that you're not going to chase him, and he's realizing that. Okay, we also have here the Ace of Swords coming out as well. I love you too. Go have a seat. Hold on 1 second, Danny. Can you hear me now? I just want to make sure before I keep going. Yes, cool. Okay. All right. So again, he takes it as he knows you're obviously not the type that's going to chase him or whatever. All right, cool. Ace of Swords is here as well. Now he has thought about kind of like asking you what's up, like why, I don't know if you like call him or text him and things. Like, I don't know if that's something that you really don't really do, but I see him kind of wanting to have a conversation with you about things. We also have the Five of Pentacles here as well. Let's look at this Five of Pentacles. And he's kind of also seeing this as like maybe you're not interested in him as much, because we have the Five of Pentacles, but then we have the Six, okay? So it's like he's wondering if like maybe you're just not interested, or if you have someone else in your energy, okay? Because the Six of Pentacles is giving to two things. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I don't like that he don't want to reach out. Yeah. And the Ace of Pentacles is reversed here, okay? So this is like nothing being offered at all. So it's like, with that being said, he doesn't necessarily feel like that he wants to offer anything, because he doesn't really understand the direction you're taking. Like, he sees it like, okay, maybe she respects herself enough not to chase me, but dang, like she don't text me at all. She don't call me at all, if that's the case. So it's like he's taking it as you must not be that interested, or you're talking to someone else. That's just kind of what I'm seeing in his energy of how he's perceiving this. But he should reach out, though. I mean, I get why you're doing it, because he should be putting in effort, You're taking it the same way. Yeah, it's like, well, you're not reaching out to me either, so I'm going to assume that you have someone else. Right, exactly. So you, in a way, y'all both are thinking the same thing about each other. But he's the man, and that's the difference. Like, he should be pursuing you. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't just be one-sided. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing as far as him, Danny. How long has it been since you guys talked? A week? Okay. So the last time you guys had a conversation, was it like a decent conversation? Was it awkward? Like, and thank you for your donation, love. You can go ahead and, of course, post. There's not many people in the live yet. He went on a weekend trip. Oh, okay. It was decent. Okay. He went on a weekend trip. Where did he go? All his siblings be watching your story? So, do the siblings, you said they were there when y'all were like caked up, right? The sister? Philly for Liberian Liberation Day. Okay. I got you. With what? You can't put both of those on because you already have shorts under that tutu. So it's not going to go up. Why was his siblings watching me but not reaching out? Okay, let's see. Why was Zach's siblings watching Danny but not reaching out? Why was Zach's siblings watching Danny but not reaching out? reverse, the Page of Cups reverse. They're just really trying to see what you and Zach got going on. I mean, you got the Lovers coming out. They're trying to see like what y'all got going on. And then also one of the siblings could be kind of nosy, trying to check and see like the type of girl that you are. You know, it could be the sister trying to look at you more like personally, like, you know, see what you be posting and things like that. But I feel like they're also trying to see if you and their brother are hanging out, hitting it off, things like that. They're also trying to make sure you don't have anybody else too. Yeah, she look pretty. You look pretty. You like a ballerina. Pull your shirt up some. Good job. Hi. Hey, Shevish. Hey, Melissa. So anyways, they're being a little nosy. I mean, yeah, trying to see if you're good for their brother in layman's terms, because you have the Page of Cups reverse, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the King of Cups reverse. So yeah, trying to gather information to make sure that you're going to be a good choice for their brother. You know how that be though, girl. Hey, Melissa from New Zealand. Will I get to see Andrew by the end of this year, please? Okay. Well, welcome in from New Zealand. Even today, I posted a reel on my story, and all three of them watched it an hour ago. Yeah. They're like being the eyes for him right now. You know how that be with the family, though, girl. They be nosy. They be nosy. Thank you, Danny. You're welcome, Melissa. All right, so I'm currently on Danny right now, but Melissa, I got you, okay? And okay, Shevish. And I think it's because they saw y'all how y'all was at the graduation thing. So like, yeah, I just see them trying to peep and see what's up. Who is that, Sedona? Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back, you guys. So let's see. How is he going to react when I asked him? I'm like, you got a girlfriend or something? Why haven't I heard from you? Okay, let's see. So how is Zach going to react when Danny confronts him about him having a girlfriend or anything? How is he going to react to that? How's he going to react to that? I honestly see him being like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. Like, I'm just focused on me. I'm just focused on my career, like my money, my job, whatever. Like King of Pentacles, it's like, no, I'm only focused on my stability and me. Okay. But then he may try to balance the scales by asking you too, like, well, what's up with you? He might try to like reverse psychology, okay, with the Temperance, because he may feel the same way about you. Okay. And we have the Six of Cups here with the Nine of Wands as well. So again, like you may kind of like, when it comes to him asking you about why you haven't been reaching out to him, you may go ahead and let him know, like, well, I want it to be mutual. And, you know what I mean? That's why I have been holding my ground. Like, that's why I haven't been saying anything. But I just see him quickly turning it to like asking you questions about why you haven't said nothing to him. But then, like I said, he may admit, like, oh, no, I don't got no girlfriend. Like, I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just out here focused on me. And I don't even see like a feminine energy popping out. So I feel like he's telling the truth about that. But it's coming off like a little shallow. How did you rip it? How did you rip your tutu? That's what mommy's saying. You need to have a seat because you're doing too much. You're ripping clothes and everything. You're messing up your clothes. Yeah. So just be prepared for him to try to like reverse psychology it and switch it up and ask you the same question. But I don't see a girlfriend though. I don't see a girlfriend in his cards. Okay. All right, Melissa, you want to know, will you get to see Andrew by the end of this year? This for Melissa. Will Melissa, you know what? I'm going to use my yes, no cards. Will Melissa get to see Andrew by the end of this year? Will Melissa get to see Andrew by the end of this year? Melissa. Yes, you have the Queen of Swords here. So yes, you will get to see him. Okay. And you may like, when you do see him, you may want to like, Queen of Swords can be someone who is very direct, very straightforward, no tolerance for BS. So if this is a situation where he's kind of been like playing around or anything like that, like I just see you being very firm with him about your expectations with this connection or the situation when he does come back around. Okay. But I got a guess for you. He looking like a narc. I mean, I don't know, like I just see him kind of just being a little, I would say shallow a little bit, just a little. Okay. That's what I'm getting from it. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would definitely ask though, especially if you feel like that he's been kind of like throwing you on the back burner for whatever reason. Because it seemed like he was all in your face when he first came back, and was inviting you to his stuff. So, yeah, I would definitely want an explanation. Oh, he's in jail? Oh, okay. Got it. I'm done. I hate doing my fucking hair. What happened? So yeah, with that Queen of Swords, and if he's getting out, you may just kind of tell him like, look, I can't do another. I don't know how long he's been locked up, but you may be like, I can't do another like 6 months. I can't do another year. Like I need you to get your life together, okay? Because that Queen of Swords is very direct. She speaks from honesty and no tolerance for BS, especially if he expected for you to wait. Tell me, how am I getting physically hot just trying to braid? Girl, braiding is a lot, especially if you got your arms like kind of over it, which most people do. Like braiding takes a lot of work and concentration. Yeah. Like I can't see what I'm doing, and I'm annoyed how I'm getting physically hot from doing a freaking braid. Plus, when I let go of the braid, all my progress is fine. It's gone. I don't have a hair tie over here. I don't know where hair ties at. Hi. Hello. Hair box. Okay. I don't have no Hi, Vicky. Yeah, I don't have no hair tie over here, baby. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is to help you is to maybe try to secure with like a hair tie. Like even if you're halfway through it and you like, I need a break on my arms, like just try to secure with a hair tie real quick. Yeah, braids are like, once you get the hang of them, it's easy, but it is like hard at first to learn how to like keep the braid braided. But yeah, just try to secure it with like a hair tie or a rubber band, even if you're not all the way done. That way it doesn't unravel. So that might help. And then once you get back to it, you can pick back up where you left off on the braid. Danny, you can go ahead and post your question, love. Thank you so much. Where's Shavish? I thought she was in the chat. That girl left out of here. What's he doing? He hitting? This is why I maybe break up my man, because I got zero patience and I hate patterns. I hate my patterns. It's just frustrating when you're trying to learn something. That's the hard part, you know? How is that going to react when I say I want to see him today? She's like, I mean business, Zach. Like, you ain't finna. How is Zach going to react when Danny says she wants to see him today? How's he going to react? So I can talk to him in person and question him, right? How's Zach going to react when Danny says she wants to see him today? Because, like, boy, don't play with me. I get it, girl. Let's see. Eight of Swords. Oh, he know he in hot water. He know he in hot water with the Eight of Swords, and the High Priestess is here. He like, oh Lord, like, she probably finna ask me some questions. I see him kind of being a little bit like, maybe. Because he's kind of, with this High Priestess energy, he kind of knows, like, you finna come drilling him. He sees you as a Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Cups here, too. Yeah, he might try to dodge you, like you said, and remain distant with the world. Okay, sorry. This thing is so sensitive. What part did you not hear? I was saying that he sees you as a Queen of Wands, so he could tell like you come in with fire, like you a little irritated. He know it. He know he ain't been doing his part. And then we have the Four of Cups here with the World, so he may try to get a little distant or try to make it seem like he got other stuff going on. Y'all hear me now? This computer is so sensitive. Jeez. Yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're right. He may try to like dodge you. Yeah. The Eight of Swords is like he know why you want to see him. It ain't like he don't know why you want to see him. So just kind of be prepared for him to kind of like act oblivious, or like he got to make time for it and he don't know if he can today, or he just completely just ignore it. Thank you. You off work, Chevish? I can't believe it's almost 4:00. Well, it's 3:15. And it look like it's gonna rain. Yep, just got off. Okay, so what else happened with Q? Tell me the deets. What else happened? Did y'all keep on flirting or what? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Danny, with Zach. Zach better get his act together. That's what I know. Zach better quit acting like he was just born yesterday, because ain't nobody got time for that. That's straight foolishness. We never flirted. Oh, okay, girl. He's too scared. He's scared, girl. You got this man scared of you? No, it's just the work thing. I think it's the work thing. I don't know. I feel like if you guys are hanging out outside of work, he would be a completely different person. He'll loosen up a little bit. So are you going to take him up on his offer and go hang out? Is that something you're considering?
Marian University, well known for healthcare careers, well known for engineering, business, education.
Danny, you can go ahead and post your next question. Thank you so much.
Those opportunities while in high school with other college students.
Also, he early texted me today because his energy is in so many people. He was on the phone with his bro all day. How is he on the phone when he at work? Boy, he ain't supposed to be on that phone at all. What? Thank y'all for liking the live too. I appreciate it. He said he was on the phone with family trying to prepare for his party tomorrow. He's having his birthday pool party that he did actually invite me to personally. He want to see what that thing look like in a 2-piece. He want to see what that thing look like with a 2-piece on. He was like, how he gonna react on if post solo day? Because nobody's son knows how to lead. Let's see. So how is he going to react when if Danny posts solo date because nobody's son know how to lead? Ooh, how he gonna react to that? Girl, go have you some fun. Oh, we got the King of Wands here. So, and he a Leo. What's his sign, Danny? I think Wayshevich dude is a Leo. The guy you talk about. Is Zach a Leo too, Danny? Okay, so we got the King of Wands here with the 4 of Cups. Okay. Let's look at this 4 of Cups. Girl, you better not go to that pool party with no clothes on like that. Full blown outfit is crazy. So we got the King of Wands here. With the King of Wands is someone who they know it's about them, and they know it's about them. And he may not necessarily react to the post, but he definitely gonna be like noticing that he knows subliminal. Okay. The Magician reversed is here too. But I feel like you can low-key manipulate his energy. He's May 31st. He a Gemini. Oh, he's a Gemini. Okay. You low-key can manipulate his energy though, because even though he don't react to your post, he gonna want to know like what you meant by that. So you low-key could get him in the palm of your hands with the Ace of Pentacles to get a direct answer as to why he's not doing what he said he's gonna do or why he's not coming around. Okay. And you could manipulate the energy even more and get him to come around with the 6 of Pentacles, because he's going to feel like he's going to want, okay, so Geminis, you got to kind of do it like that. You got to kind of like make them feel like on the spot. And I see him kind of wanting to explain himself. You got the Ace of Pentacles. That's why I was saying that. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles, which it could in turn make him kind of tighten up a little bit. But he is going to notice it. He just ain't going to react right away to it. He might inbox you and be like, what was that about? Jakey, y'all see that little hand? Dude, leave my tassel alone. It's not funny. You watch a scrunchie? Oh my gosh, girl, you were going through it. You just not gonna go. Oh my god. Okay. Let's look at the 6 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Cause I see him. I kind of see him knowing that like if he don't say something or if he don't address this, like you gonna know what you gonna leave him on the code. You're going to just, like, stop talking to him altogether. So this is kind of, like, his efforts of trying to, like, stay relevant. But, he going to know it's about him. Jacob. Shit, this is so funny. I'm not going. Not even just to bring you. Did you already give him his gift? Jakey, stop it. No. Go play. Go play. Bye-bye. 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 What do you have? Why do you have this? Hey, why you have that? I gave him his little gift card in which he didn't say thank you for. He claimed he was overwhelmed on his birthday because people kept texting him. I mean, he replied to like 30 plus birthday posts on Instagram. He could have still said thank you. I don't know. Because you didn't have to do all that. You getting into stuff? Hopefully you can find your scrunchy blue star. Danny, was you able to hear your reading? Oh, I know. He was too busy replying everything else I said, I guess. Right. Like, what? I feel like being that popular could be depressing. Like, I would be so depressed. Because, like, why is everybody on my, like, I don't know. Leave me alone. Thank you. Danny said, I'm going to call him right now. I'm going to make this post right now. I'm going to call him out right now. His fault, too. What he do? He built these connections. He did. Yeah, he did. And you say he's like a little flirtatious, so yeah. What does he look like? If you could name a celebrity that he looked like, Shavish, who does he remind you of? No, we all have a celebrity look-alike. Somebody in the world looks like me. He's too nice. Yeah, he's so friendly. Right.
Relax and let Kroger Pickup handle your groceries.
I don't know. I don't think he looked like anyone. Oh. I thought you was gonna say like he looked like a Marion, like Lloyd. Did you say he got brown skin, curly hair? Hey everybody. Did you get to see my reel this time, my short? Because I did make a short again. Let me see if it's getting any views. Because I don't know. I feel like YouTube be weird. Yeah, all I know is he's tall, brown skin, and a few tats, I guess. Long hair that he keeps braided or he wears his braid out, and that fro be beautiful. Oh, and he got tats. Oh, he's toxic. He's toxic. He got the girls going crazy, huh? A little celebrity. So is he like social media famous? Like not famous, but well, yeah, because like he got a lot of followers on his social media. Stop it! Stop! No! You didn't get one? What the freak? What am I doing wrong? Hold on, let me see something. So weird. That's why. Why was it private? Let me try to fix this, girl. Okay. No. It was on private for some reason. I don't know. I edited it and then it went private. So I don't know why it did that. Like he prefers a long time at times, but he's just known by too many people. Yeah. It's like a blessing and a curse to be like that popular, right? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Thank you, mommy. Two. No, he's not social media famous. He calls himself a popular learner. Oh. So he's like, when he's out in the world, he's popular, but when he go home, he just shut out the world. Mm-hmm. I know those type of people too. That's what I said. Sometimes being that popular can be depressing because you don't know if people genuinely want to get to know you as a person because they genuinely want to get to know you, or they just want to be associated with you because of how you look or what you have. Yeah, I've literally heard of that before. Like, I guess it's like can go hand in hand with like pretty privilege for a woman. Like if you're very beautiful and you attract a lot of different men and stuff, you don't know if a guy really likes you for you or if he likes you because of how you look. So yeah, some people can get depressed from that. He also plays basketball from time to time. He's on some type of team, I guess. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, let me turn this off because this is not. Hold on, you guys. Jakey.
Borrowing from your buddies. That's not the vibe. When you need
1 second, you guys.
don't walk with it.
No, Jakey.
$50 So the next time
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I'm gonna keep the camera thing off because I feel like my kids, they like being in the camera. So if I don't have the camera, then they won't be tempted to come over here and be in the camera. But can you hear me? I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Yeah, especially that 3-year-old. She just keep coming over here like, girl, go sit down. She like her camera time. Yeah, I can. Cool. Okay, let me see what she said. All the girls want a tall, athletic man with long hair. They just fiending. I know there's multiple girls at this job who be thinking, OMG, does he like me? Mm-hmm. Girl, yeah. They don't know how to act. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I was saying. I'm like, I don't know. Like, if y'all was dating, it'd have to be some real low-key stuff because them girls, they be getting crazy. Are you serious? What she do?
Hit step, wrong step, no we miss a line. You talk, I talk, at the same time. I slide through, you already gone. Same place, but it feels so wrong. Short fuse, long legs, we don't ever click. Fast step, slow burn, and it fade quick. Trying to find what it really don't win. But we lost it in the arguments. We don't hit on the same time. We just miss.
Some guy asked me out for drinks, but I told him shit, I got hit on too. Some guy asked me out for drinks, and I was like, oh, Oh, somebody asked you out for drinks? When this happened, girl? But she asked guy what his name was. He was like cute, and this bitch said, "Oh, cute for cute, girl. First of all, cute don't even start with a Q, girl. You stop." She was extra thirsty. That is a straight reach. She reaching like, girl. First of all, learn how to spell. I would have just looked at her. I know he probably did. Did he laugh it off, or did he just stare at her? Like what? She doing too much. The thing is, his funny ass hopped on the radio and talked to my other male coworker talking about it. Were they laughing at her? And they was laughing, and my other coworker was like, "She." That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, you just embarrassed yourself. Like, huh? You really could have kept that to yourself. Just trying too hard, and now you didn't embarrass yourself. Wow. And my supervisor hopped on the radio and was like, "Be mindful what y'all saying on the radio." Because everybody listening too, right? Like, what? How embarrassing. I know she probably is so embarrassed. Like, girl, you did that to yourself. Girl, why am I 10 subs away from 1K? I just checked. I need people to do their big one. Come on, people, come into the live. The radio included other people at the other side. My side has 2 different places. Oh, wow. Why would she embarrass herself like that? That's crazy. Some people tune in on our channel from the other sides. They be trying to get the tea. So they could be talking about y'all. Yeah, I don't know. She wanted that. Right, girl, you look like a whole lame. I'm finna go to work with secondhand embarrassment. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Hopefully you can reach it before the end of this live. I hope so, girl. I'm like, come on, YouTube. Push my content, please. Girl, did you hear that they said Rihanna is pregnant again? I can't judge her, though. Whatever. She a billionaire. Who am I to talk about her? She got more money than I probably will ever touch in my lifetime. They showed a picture of her little belly. But, I don't know. Sometimes people be just spreading rumors. Why is she pregnant again? Girl, I don't know. She just likes to be pregnant. I don't know. Girl, I couldn't do it. I did it 5 times. I know I'm talking like, oh, I couldn't do it. But honestly, I felt crazy every time. I didn't feel sane every time I was pregnant. I felt nuts. Like, are you out of your mind? And that dude be cheating on her, apparently. What did I say in that reading? Girl, I low-key like, I want to go back to posting my celeb readings, but I'm like, girl, I ain't trying to get sued. I know I can say put allegedly, though. I know if I say allegedly, then I won't get sued. But I said that in the reading. I said that she was going to find out he been cheating on her. They be talking so bad about the situation with her and him, like how he basically stole her beauty. I don't know. Yes, it's crazy. I mean, you could put for entertainment purposes only. Tarot's not real, allegedly. I could do that. Girl. Because I do want to talk about Chris Brown and what's her name? Jada Wallace. I should, right? There's so much drama going on between him, her, and Diamond Brown, his other baby mama. They got some real drama. But I feel like I briefly talked about him and Jada, and I was saying that Jada and Chris Brown were not technically trying to be in a relationship. They were just friends. Like he knew her from his friend group or vice versa. And they just kind of started messing around, and yeah. They just got a weird relationship, but maybe she's into poly stuff. I mean, a lot of them are in Hollywood. I don't know if the women just accept it and they just all just become, that's the culture out there, but it gives like poly. Because I don't think any of his other baby mamas publicly have displayed other men. Like even the one that's where's she from? Is she from Russia? Where's she from? I don't know where the other baby mama's from, but they all like literally never post other guys. Like it's just only been Chris Brown that had, and he be like at their birthdays and all that. So I think he has something going on. Like, and he may have them signing an NDA, which obviously Diamond ain't going for it because she been talking. She her own person for real. You can tell she don't play them type of games. I don't know how he thought he was gonna be able to shut a Virgo up. Like, boy, that is a Virgo. You are not gonna be able to control her communication wise. As long as they get that money, they satisfied and won't do too much, right? Yeah, I don't necessarily know. I feel like let me kind of sneak peek. What do you want to ask about them? I'm just gonna do it in a live because why not? I'm just gonna kill some time in a live. Let me let some people know I'm on here too, because I don't necessarily think everybody got notified. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe if he actually takes her seriously a bit more than the other girls. Okay, I got you. I got you. One second. All right. So when it comes to Chris Brown, so Chris Brown is a Taurus. Jada is a Gemini. She's a Gemini sun. He's a Taurus sun. Okay. So when it comes to Chris Brown and Jada Wallace, does he take her seriously a bit more than the other girls did? Than he took the other girls? Does Chris Brown take Jada more seriously than he did with the other girls? Let's see. Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, let's look at this. So tell me more about the Hermit. Okay, so first thing right off bat, okay, I'm just going to kind of go down the dynamic of the cards. The first reason why he does is because she knows how to just let him be a star. Like the Hermit is here. She is someone who listens. She follows the rules, okay? Spoiler alert, Taurus men, they can tend to like to control their partners. So I feel like with her, he finds that it's easier to kind of keep her quiet for now, is what I heard Spirit say. She's young, you know? So yeah, right now he can control her and he likes that. He likes that he could be the star and she kind of remains in the background. Okay, let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. And he always kind of compares her to Diamond. Like he could. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay, so he kind of compares her a lot to Diamond. I think her and Diamond have very similar personalities as far as like how they were in the beginning, how Diamond was in the beginning. Because I remember Diamond was like that too. Like she was very out the way. Like you didn't really see much drama with her when she was dealing with him. As long as he was, taking care of that kid, okay. But I feel like that, eventually she did get tired of the antics, because, earth sign women cannot be controlled. I don't care what people say, they can't. And then on top of that, problems happen with the kid in the custody. So anyway, With the Three of Wands here, I don't see her staying this way for long. Okay? She's eventually going to get tired of this lifestyle of staying behind the scenes. And she's a Gemini. She's a Gemini, okay? Now here's the thing. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. So she's playing it smart. She's investing. She's allowing her money to build. Okay, she's like, if I play it safe, he's gonna keep on keeping my lifestyle, like helping me have my lifestyle, taking care of me, things like that. I got real like leverage here. Okay, so she's like, I'm not really going to be able to do this long term with him, but for the meantime, I will sit and build my coins or let him provide this lavish lifestyle. Okay, so I feel like she's kind of, in a way, operating in a state of, eventually I'm going to want commitment. Now, here's where we kind of see, is he going to be able to fulfill this with her? Because again, she's playing a role. This is not her personality. Okay, but she's playing a role because it's Chris Brown. She don't want to cause too much rickrack. He already got a baby mama that's off the chain. So it's like, she ain't trying to be in that category. She's trying to remain cool. So for right now, again, she'll play her role. But eventually she's going to want commitment. She's going to want him to tie this down. Okay, especially if he's talking about popping more kids out with her. She gonna want to be in some type of partnership, some type of legal something. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's look at the Queen of Wands. Now, Chris Brown is a man that goes after the next thing that come across his plate sometimes. And I do see problems in paradise with them. We have a Queen of Wands energy coming in. Now, this could stem from Jada finding out that Chris Brown was dealing with another woman eventually. Now, this could be something that's obviously kept on the low right now because everything's so fresh when it comes to the baby, all that. But I feel like somebody is going to come forth and admit that Chris Brown was dealing with her too. There is some cheating here, especially with the Ace of Wands reverse. So she's not going to get that happy ending that she wanted. I kind of see things spiraling between him and Jada. But it's because Chris Brown cannot stay faithful. Okay, we already seen that happen with Karrueche. He got how many baby mamas? Okay, like obviously this is not a man that can be kept. Okay, even though she's trying to tell herself that, but she's young. Sometimes when you're young and you get with somebody like that of that caliber of fame, you want to believe that you're special, that you're going to be the prize. Okay, but it doesn't turn out to be that at the end. He definitely has someone else that comes into his energy eventually. Excuse me. Someone about this Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, they're gonna have some problems because there's somebody else that's coming towards him, and this could be a fire sign woman. Yep, I see issues surrounding. So we got the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. So again, this is obviously showing you that this is another woman because Jada's a Gemini. She just came out with the Queen of Swords. So it's going to be more so about, if I can't have them, I at least want that money. Okay. So it's going to eventually turn into something where she's going to want the money. Now, she may take a similar route as Diamond and put him on child support, or she may just decide to as long as he's funding her lifestyle, she's fine with that. But Jada is not going to be his end all be all. Does he take her seriously? Right now he does, because she's allowing him to be in this, not allowing, but she's accepting him for his lifestyle. But she's going to get tired of it. Now, they will be together for a while. I'm not sitting here to say like they're going to have a short-lived relationship. I'm saying they could be together for at least another couple years. But in the midst of them being together that long, she is going to start wanting something more. And that's where the problems are going to come in. So her spirit say max 3 years, and then they're going to start having issues. Yikes. But yeah, there's another woman though that eventually comes into the energy with him. He's not a man that can be kept. Like, I don't know. He loves himself more than he loves other people. So they see having babies with a celebrity as an investment. Exactly. That's really what it is. And now don't get me wrong. Like, yes, most do, but I don't necessarily think Jada was trying to have a baby with Chris Brown. I think they were friends and they just started getting more and more intimate. And obviously, you know what happens when you're not using protection, boom, a baby. But I don't necessarily feel like Jada was trying to do that. I feel like Jada was trying to like build her own thing. Cause I feel like before she got with Chris, she was a model. She was modeling in like urban fashion. Like I feel like I saw her like a couple uh of her photos and videos of her wearing like high end fashion, like streetwear. But anyway, this just so happened, that they ended up having a kid together. Now, it was another reader that talked about this too, because I remember like 2 years ago, maybe three, she was talking about Chris Brown was not done having kids and that he was going to have another kid by another woman. So here we are, boom, he did. But is Jada the one that he marries? Absolutely not. No. And she's going to get a rude awakening. She's going to get a rude awakening. And then she's going to see why Diamond act the way she acts. Okay. Mm-hmm. And we don't know if Jada has a non-disclosure. That could also be part of it. That could be part of the contract. Is that she has a non-disclosure, so she probably is not going to be able to talk about a lot of the things that go on behind the scenes with her and him. But again, eventually, I do see her just being like, "Well, I'll go after the money." You got any other questions? Hey, everybody. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just asking questions. If anybody has questions, personal questions, you can ask me. I'm just having a little fun, just looking into people's lives, being nosy. Like honestly, I thought it was kind of weird that she was in that video. That video he just had that came out. I forgot the name of the song that he had just came out with. But how he kind of like kissed her in the video. She was holding the baby, and then he just went into a Jeep, or it looked like a Jeep full of women. Like it was weird. I was like, what the heck? What kind of music video is this? Like, is that how you pay tribute to your baby mamas? I forgot the name of that video, the music video he just came out with. I couldn't, like, you gotta have a strong stomach. That's just like that everybody was talking about, like the tour that they're on and like how they been kissing on women, like all these women and stuff. Oh, it's called It Depends and Obvious. That's the song. But how they been kissing on all those girls and stuff, and like they like them girlfriends and wives are strong. I'm over here leaving work now. I was sitting there waiting for an Uber. Okay, but yeah, I'm still laughing in my head about Usher and that girl. That girl was she was a baddie though. The one that was in North Carolina, and she didn't want to be on stage. But then when TMZ was like asking her like why, and she's like, it's because she was there for Chris Brown. She was not there for that man. She did not want Usher. She curved him so bad. But yeah, just let me know when you get a chance if you have any other questions, girl, about Chris Brown and Jada or whatever. You're good, girl. I'm at the end of the live, so if you got a mod question, girl, you should post it now. Because I plan on getting off of here at 4. And then I'm debating on coming back tonight. I don't know, you guys. We'll see.
I ain't never told no lie, no matter whose heart I break. Let the bridges burn, ashes drift for days. I let the tables turn, see what's on your plate.
Hey, everybody. Does anybody else have questions? Live will be ending at 4 o'clock.
I don't wanna know what it's like to lose you. What would I do without you? And how could I live without you? I think that I would lose my mind and I would lose my marbles.
Everybody? Anybody else got questions? Thank you, Danny. Uh-oh. Girl, you back? What happened when you was gone, girl? Did you hit him up? Or make your post? I was just doing celebrity readings to you guys. I was doing a celebrity reading on Chris Brown and Jada Wallace. So if anybody was asking, oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I found a video to repost on my Instagram story. Turn that down, dude. What are you watching? I'm back. The damn driver didn't know where she was going. Oh, that sucks. Let me turn it down. It's too loud. I was like, this generation of men can't lead. Mm-hmm. After seeing my post, what is he going to try to do after seeing it? Okay. What is Zach going to try to do after seeing Danny's post? What is he going to try to do? Because I'm sure he's going to feel like he blew his chances, right? What is Zach going to try to do after he sees Danny's post? Oh, your work crush. Okay. All right. So let's see. You have here the 4 of Cups. I told you he's definitely going to get his attention. Like, he's going to know it's about him. He's going to try to reach out and say something to you. Like I was saying, he's going to be like, what was that about? Who are you talking about? You got the 2 of Wands here. And he might be like, well, I was trying to do something with you, but I didn't know if you was, wanted to do something with me. Like, I just keep seeing him going back and forth about that. But we have here the 2 of Wands with the 4 of Wands and the Page of Cups. So I see, like, he may decide that he wants to come see you, or y'all might, like, decide to go meet up somewhere to talk. With the Page of Cups here, like, I just see y'all trying to, like, hash this drama between each other. But he is going to take notice of it, and he's going to say, what was that about? Like, who are you referring to? He's going to want to know. Okay. So, all right, how did this happen as far as your work crush? What are you getting at Walmart? Oh, Jakey boy. Thank you, Shevish. It's okay, Jakey. Bro, using Empower is so damn ghetto. What's Empower? Is that payday thing? Or use like it takes some of your paycheck or something like in advance? It's okay, Jakey. It's another rideshare app. Oh, okay. I thought it was like one of those pay advance things. I feel like that it used to be a name for one of those apps. Oh, okay. You can go ahead and post when you're ready, Danny. Thank you. Oh, it's like the hood rideshare, but it's cheaper. Oh, okay. That make over Uber and Lyft seem classy. Dang. Oh, wow. Sometimes you get nice drivers. Other times you get people who just doing anything. So you don't know who car you getting in, girl? That's risky. That is risky, girl. Mm-hmm. I hope that me and him gets to go on a date soon. Okay, so what y'all like? Y'all texting and stuff, so it's a possible date. Oh, Danny, I thought you had sent another donation. Does anybody else have questions before I get off my live? I'll be back tonight, y'all. They're basically people who are their own people. Oh, okay. Got it. So they run themselves. Oh, I understand now. I understand. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. To describe him, I think he's Scandinavian. Dude is the whitest of white. Super light hair, dark eyes. I think it's a dark blue slim. Okay. And again, more percentage off the cost. Okay. How will he respond when I say, I'm always reaching out to you? That's why I pulled my energy back. Let's see. So, how will Zach respond to Danny? When she says, I am always reaching out to you, that's why I pulled my energy back. How will he respond to her saying that? How will he respond to her saying that? Okay, so you have here the Fool and the Eight of Cups here, okay? So the Fool card can talk about someone who kind of can come off as a little immature with their response, or he may look at it like, oh, well, you didn't have to do it that way. You could have just said something. You could have just spoke your mind. Okay, we got the Eight of Cups here. He doesn't feel like that was a necessary reaction. Like he feels like y'all have known each other for so long that you could have just told him how you felt versus just holding back. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles here and we have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, again, he may look at it as like, you know, he may look at it as he wants a more mature type of conversation to be had. Like if you're feeling that way, he don't want it to be like this not communicating. And he may tell you like, oh, and the reason why I wasn't communicating is because I've been busy with work, I've been busy with this, I've been busy with that. Like he's gonna make it seem like how he moved was because of obligations to other things, and it wasn't like him trying to withhold from you. Okay, but I see you being like, oh, absolutely not, I'm not going for that, don't gaslight me. Like you can still let me know what's up, you can still text me, you can still call me, like no, like if we're gonna be talking about being in a connection with each other, I need to make sure you're solid and that you communicate, you know? Yeah, exactly. So it's like, don't try to gaslight me. Don't try to make it seem like I'm the one that's being immature or I'm the one that should have said something if I felt the way. Like, come on, you know, we're both adults here, and that goes both ways, you know? Communication goes both ways. So I just see you standing your ground, and you're not going to allow him to manipulate you and make it seem like it's your fault that, you know, he basically wasn't communicating. Yeah, you like, I've been busy too, but that don't mean that I can't still call you and text you. Like, so it's the same. You know, people always like to use that excuse, oh, I've been working, da, 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 but people be on their phone all day long, literally. Like, people be on their phones all day. Like, name a person who don't have their phone in their pocket right now, or who don't have their phone right next to them right now. Okay, like, it's so rare. People be on their phone all day. So it's not that hard to text somebody. It takes literally less than 5 seconds to say, hey, how are you? You know, it's just an excuse. He does want to go out with me. Oh, you'll ask tonight? Okay. If he wants, you're gonna ask if he wants to go out with you. Is that what you're saying? Hey, buddy. Hi. You want these? Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm not buying his excuse. I feel like that's BS. He posts on his story but can't text me. Exactly. Like, don't play with me. Like, don't know. I don't like how this generation of men think that they need to match a woman's energy. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all matching a woman's energy? And I feel like that's the downfall of a lot of these men. They keep trying to step in a woman's lane, and you cannot. Be a man, lead. You know what I'm saying? Take pride in that. Like, stop trying to match women's energy. And it 100% doesn't work out for them when they do it. And it comes off like they're being sassy. Okay? Like, just stop. It's just this culture is so detrimental. It's so detrimental. Like, I don't get it. Okay. You can go ahead and post, girl. The floor is yours. um, he needs to get his life together. Hey, Jakey. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You got some chalk? You got some chalk, buddy? All right, whenever you're ready, love, you can go ahead and post, okay? Thank you again for your donations. I appreciate you, Daddy. Thank you so much. How he gonna react when he loses his chances with me, especially because he know a lot of me. A lot of men want me. Okay, let's see. So how is that gonna feel when he loses his chances with Danny? How's he gonna feel about that? Let's see. How is that gonna feel when he loses his chances with Danny? How's he gonna feel? Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. Okay. So honestly, like, I feel like he's gonna try to like come back in and be back in your space. You know what I mean? Like, this Page of Wands is someone who comes in very abruptly. They come back Sorry, my I don't know what is up with this computer thing. Okay, so what I was saying was like I just see him kind of like having a hard time staying out the way. Like I see him coming back in with an apology. It's a little apology, ain't nothing like major, but coming back in with an apology about like how he did things, and then trying to basically kind of get your attention. So I don't see him being like, oh well, whatever. You know, I see him being like still wanting to be in your space. You know, which I mean, in a way, if that's what you were wanting out of it, like you wanted to get his attention, like, look, I can move on, you're gonna get what you want. Cause like I see him, you know, yeah, I think it is too. But I see him kind of like not being able to accept that you're moving on to other guys. So I don't know why Geminis like to play games like that with people, but people don't got time for that for real. People will literally move on to other things. Okay. So yeah, I feel like that's what it is. Like, I don't know. It's just the thrill of like not having access to you or whatever that's going to make him want to come back in. Here. All done. No more. No more. 1 second, you guys. Hey, Zion. Can you put him in his chair with this chalk so he can color? I'm going to give him some paper. It's okay if he does. Here, I'll give you some paper for him. You want to color? Here you go. I'll give him some paper. Go color. Here, take them with you. Go color. Not Chris Brown playing on my driver's radio. That's crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Danny. He gonna try to come back in and charm his way back into you. That's really it. So he might kind of, I don't know. Some people are weird like that. They like to chase after someone once they don't have access anymore. And it seemed like that's kind of where he's going with that energy. Like, you know. What song is playing on your driver's radio? Is it the obvious song? I don't know the name. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So, Danny, I mean, if anything, like, girl, yeah, withdraw yourself completely and let him see what that's about. He don't appreciate you trying to, you know what I'm saying, be direct with him, then cool. I'll just let you watch me walk away. It depends. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Oh, wait, the It Depends song? I know what song that is. Yeah, I'm gonna make him cry. Ooh. I got him. He think it's a game? I got something for him. I don't know. That's them Geminis though. Them Gemini men, they be loving to play mind games with women. I don't know what that's about with them. I have no idea. Chevis, did you have any other questions about that situation with the celebrity, Chris Brown? Well, Sean Jakey, draw, man. I don't think he realizes that he can draw on paper. Here we go. And does anybody else have questions? You can see his feelings about her or why this man refuses to settle down. Okay, so yeah, let me look at his feelings about her real quick. He gonna regret it. I know that's right. He is getting old. But you know, girl, they don't care. They be players the rest of their life. Okay, so let's see. What are Chris Brown's feelings for Jada Wallace? What are his feelings for her? What are Chris Brown's feelings for Jada? They're a slow build. I keep telling you guys, like, she was not supposed to be his girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were cool. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, Tauruses, they don't like to, once they start something, they usually don't like to just walk away from it. If they're still invested. So I feel like he is slowly building with her. The feelings are building, they're developing, okay? Um, it definitely wasn't like a love at first sight type of thing, okay? We have the Ace of Swords here. So when it comes to feelings, his feelings are very practical, okay? Does he have love for her? Yes, she's his child's mother. So he does have love for her, and he wants to give her, the lifestyle, cool. Um there's not a lot of cups here though. Okay, and it's a little concerning, but I think people have been seeing it though. They see it in their synastry when him and her are around each other. You could feel that it's a little off. Okay, but we have the Magician here, and Magician is someone who can kind of make themselves like play the role until they don't feel like playing a role no more. He's extremely charismatic. He's charming, so he can kind of create environments where a person feels comfortable, even if he doesn't have a deep emotional connection to them. It's like, well, for the sake of it, you're my kid's mom. We do have a genuine friendship, things like that. So I could love you for that. I'm not in love with you though. I'm not in love with you, but I can love you for, these certain parts. Okay. So, I mean, his feelings are a little bit like they're surface. Because they didn't get a chance to truly develop a connection on a romantic level. They went from friends to messing around to now they're parents. Okay, so it just kind of went like that. It wasn't like, oh, this woman I'm gonna take to meet my family and all that. I feel like when she was starting to meet the family, it's because she was already pregnant. So they were, she was already pregnant. So it's like, okay, now I'm gonna start bringing her around my mom. Tauruses, they do that. Like, so she was already pregnant. So this wasn't like an initial like, oh, I'm peeping this girl, I'm falling in love. Okay. The last card you have is a Five of Pentacles. So again, like I was saying, this is kind of like one of them type of situations where it's like he doesn't necessarily allow himself to get attached, and that's just him. He has a Five of Pentacles, so he's a little bit detached with his heart. So when he does things or when he's with a woman, I mean, he does have reasons for why he will mess with them or why he would do things for them. But it's like, as far as like on a deep level, he is very cold-hearted. There's not a lot of emotion coming from him. There's no cups here, like I was just saying. So it's a very surface. But she may be okay with that. I mean, she's an air sign. She may be able to digest that because she's a Gemini. She may not require a lot of emotional connection from him, so it works for her. Okay. But it's very black and white. Now, why isn't he settling down? Christine, how them rugs make him detached? Them drugs, yeah. He's just very, like, his heart chakra is just very closed off. So why isn't he refusing to settle down with with Jada or anyone? Why is he refusing to settle down? Part of the reason why he's refusing to settle down is because, we got the Ace of Swords reversed and the Seven of Pentacles is here again. Okay. So, he doesn't necessarily trust people's intentions with him. He doesn't. Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles is kind of like also the fact that he's had to build himself up by himself. Okay. It wasn't like he had somebody by his side. He may have felt like people walked away from him in his life at his lowest points. You know what I mean? And so because of that, he doesn't really trust that people genuinely will be able to like care about him. He's and even the women he deals with, ain't that weird? But even the women that he deals with, he keeps them kind of like at arm's length when it comes to, long-term commitment, because he has seen too many people that he know get got by getting married. Their money get taken, the estate, and he feels like he's worked too damn hard to let somebody have that much control over him. So it's almost like a control thing for him. And then also, like I said, he doesn't really trust people's intentions with his money or with him in general. Okay. And then we have the Page of Wands here. And we also have here the Seven of Swords. So again, this is all talking about, you know, someone who also doesn't believe in making choices or decisions impulsively. Okay. Um, and I think in his past he did, and look where it got him. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords here, that's the deception card. That's the card of not knowing the truth between the fact and, you know, for what? You need what? Okay, so yeah, like I said, the Seven of Swords is here. So like, you know, again, this is about intentions, trust. I really think. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really feel like what happened to him and Rihanna that changed the trajectory of who he is. And I'm not saying it to give him sympathy. What I'm saying is that situation was so traumatic for him that it literally changed his character, personality. Um, I think when he first came into the industry, he definitely wanted to eventually get settled down and have children. He was raised that way. But I feel like as he started to understand the industry more and he started to see how people have hands in things behind the scenes, I think it really messed him up as far as like him being able to trust anybody. He don't trust people. But that's why he won't settle down. It was very public, and honestly, like I'm not here to say he was right for him hitting Rihanna at all. I don't believe that he was, but I feel like they both hit each other. And that's the thing the media they continue to like throw under the rug is that she hit him as well. So the fact that, you know, he had to build himself up while watching her be put on a pedestal and be made a victim, and the world just went with that. You know, no one questioned it. So it's like he had to recover from all of that by himself. And yes, he was wrong too. But what I'm saying is when you come from that type of experience, it's traumatic. And you may not ever be able to get that close to a woman ever again. And I really feel like the only person that honestly would have gotten the ring is maybe Karuchi. But I feel like with Karuchi, he messed up, obviously. You know, so it's part of it is like I don't trust people, but also part of it is like I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself either. You know, so it's a little bit of both. Hey, Deb. So it's deep. It's deep what's going on with him. And he feels that if he doesn't get married, he can control things. He can get a say in his stuff, his assets. Because again, whenever I pick up on his energy, it just keeps coming off like nobody was there to build me up. So I'll be damned if I build up another person for free. And he looks at marriage as something that will do that. So yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah, I feel like they both scuffed with each other, and because she was battered and bruised, she had more sympathy. Yeah, and that is a Pisces thing too. Her having that Pisces placement. Sometimes, no offense to any Pisces placements on here, but sometimes Pisces placements can create illusions around situations, and a lot of the times people will believe them. So I feel like that's part of it as well. But yeah, it's really a little sad for real because it's like no matter how many riches or children or women you have around you or fame you have, like he still comes off like he's lonely. Like internally, he feels like he's really it's only him against the world. And so like I don't necessarily feel like he feels that these women deserve that. He don't feel like they deserve that type of access to him, marriage. Now he'll give him a kid, you know. If anything, his heirs will be his children. He will give to his children because his children never betrayed him. They never hurt him. But he has really bad trust issues. I'm well, Deb. I'm just doing a reading for Chris Brown. He has really bad trust issues, y'all. Well, people believe that in MW, a man should put his hands on a woman even in defense. Wait, well, people believe that a man should. I don't. What does that word mean? In NMW, Chevish. Is that a typo? What's up? Hey, Aspergo. How you doing, girl? So, I mean, long story short, you know, it's sad. And I feel like a lot of people in the industry feel like that. I think it's something going on where they low key be getting a little like paranoid. Like they become paranoid as artists because it's so many things that could go wrong. You know what I mean? So, yeah. No matter what. Oh, okay. Well, people believe that no matter what, a man should put his hands on a woman, even in defense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a touchy subject. It really is. But that's just what I get from Chris. He, like I said, I don't really tap into him a lot. Obviously, because he's a celebrity. But I've always felt like he's low-key, he's sad. Like he feels very alone. Which could be why he's so reckless with how he's having all these children and stuff, because sometimes people that deal with that type of issue, they go and have big families, even if it's not your traditional type of family. Okay, thank you. You can go ahead and post when you're ready, okay? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can also ask how Jada feels about him, but he's very detached. I mean, he's a Taurus. Tauruses are very good at giving comfort and luxury and romance, but when it comes to the matter of the heart, that dude he's so cold. Like his heart is so shut off. Well, like Jay, true feelings for me. You can call me Sarah. Okay, Sarah. All right. So, what are Jay's true feelings for Sarah? Let's see. Okay, what are Jay's true feelings for Sarah? Jay's true feelings for Sarah. So we have the Queen of Cups, which is you, the High Priestess. His feelings for you is he definitely likes that you are a woman that is very feminine in her energy. Also a woman that's very wise beyond her years, very intelligent, okay? And he really likes that about you. And we have the Knight of Wands as him, which is he younger than you? But a Knight of Wands is here as someone who, he is looking for someone who can kind of tame him or tame his ways. And he feels like that you can do that because you're someone who is like, how you could have a person that's kind of like they don't necessarily live life with a sense of direction, and then they meet somebody who is like kind of can bring peace into their lives. He looks at you as someone who can bring peace into his life. Okay. I don't know what he got going on, but he just seemed like he's a little either chaotic or like his life can be a little chaotic. So he finds that you're someone who can bring that to him. So, again, that feminine soft touch, that's what he really likes about you. That's what he feels about you. And then we have here the Four of Pentacles as well. Okay. Now the Four of Pentacles is someone that would like to have you for themselves. Okay. I don't know if he necessarily has expressed that or if you guys are trying to date, but he does see you as someone he wants to keep around. He has 2 jobs. One is the military. Oh, that would explain that chaotic energy that I was picking up on. Okay, so yeah, it's like it gives him the balance, the contrast to his personal life and the things that he has to deal with. Talking to a woman on the phone or going on a date with a woman that is very feminine and soft in her energy and calming. That can help sometimes with a person, again, who has this type of lifestyle. So, yeah. Are you guys like trying to go like into a relationship, or are y'all just getting to know each other? Oh, Jakey boy, it's okay. One second, you guys. What's wrong? All right, I'm back, you guys. Sorry. Had to check on my son. Okay. Seems like he wants a relationship, but we'll see. Okay. How will the and then you also have here the Seven of Swords reverse. So I see transparency. That's the biggest thing. So this is going to be a date where you guys are going to be having a lot of transparency. Maybe there's an opportunity for you guys to talk and just to get to know each other on a deeper level, connect deeper. In person. And then you also have here the Page of Wands, but it's going to be a fun night. I see you guys so maybe this could be like where you guys go out to eat and then you go on a walk. In the park and you guys talk, or you guys go out to eat and then you guys sit in the car and you talk about things for a little bit. Like I just see it being a nice contrast, and I see it being a fun night as well. So again, if you guys do something fun, then afterwards I just see a little bit of like a recap, or y'all talking about other things, maybe even a deep conversation about the connection and where y'all wanted to go. Okay. No, Jakey.
Yeah.
No. Okay, that's fine. No. You want a fruit cup, buddy? Here. Come on. Want a fruit cup? Hey, look. Look, I got some fruit. You want some to eat? Okay. I'm gonna bring it to you. Yeah. Let's get some food. Let's eat. Come on. Here, Jacob. Let's get some food. Come on, buddy. Jacob, here. 1 second, you guys. Oh, come on. Let's go have a snack. Let's go have a snack. Come on, snack. Let's eat. You get up there. All right, I'm back, Sarah. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm back. All right. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and post. Can you give me details on me and Q's potential first kiss? Like how it'll go leading on to it when it happens. Oh my gosh, girl. Okay, I got you. Okay. So just waiting on Sarah whenever she's ready to post, and then I got you, Chevish. Did I miss anybody else? You're funny. Oh, you was going before she's sending in. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, so when it comes to Chevish and Q's potential first kiss, how will it go leading up to it and when? Okay, thank you, Deb. All right, so how it'll go is a 2 of Cups with a star. Ooh. Okay, and then with 5 Wands. Okay, so all right, so I see you guys like y'all hanging out, right? The star is like, getting that opportunity, because the star is an opportunity. It's a wish fulfillment. It's a wish granted. So you guys start out, with hanging out and stuff. And then with the 2 of Cups, it kind of goes more into like a romantic energy. So maybe y'all started like flirting on the date. And, you know how that stuff happens. Okay. And then so you have the Two of Cups, and you have the Star, and then you have the Five of Wands, because there's a little bit of confliction here, because like, well, wait, like we're supposed to be friends, but this is like turning into something else. But I feel like you guys are gonna try to like fight the urge to like kiss each other and stuff. But then it's like, the tension gets heavy. It gets hot and heavy. There's temptation. Okay. So this definitely is looking like an energy of like when you guys decide to hang out, okay? Now let's see when this will happen, but I see, like I said, a lot of tension building up. Yeah, and you got the Page of Swords. And I feel like the Page of Swords is curiosity. Like, I think y'all both are going to be curious about the experience, like, I wonder what will happen if we do kiss. You know what I mean? Like, I see y'all both just so curious about it. And he may be curious about like how soft your lips are. You might be curious about how soft his lips is. So it's like the curiosity is what really like is going to bring you guys to this point. And then let's see when this will happen. It's gonna be like a lot of like, and I see you guys being in your head. So I'll get to that after this, after I ask when. So when is this gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? This kiss between Shevish and Jay, or Q, excuse me, between Shevish and Q. When is this gonna happen? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, an opportunity comes. The Fool. All right. The Five of Cups here. All right. So I feel like you guys could decide to hang out, and this could happen like within the next couple weeks. And I see you guys just taking a leap of faith and actually deciding to go hang out. So you have the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm like, within the next 7 weeks, this could happen. It could be sooner than that, though, depending on how quickly you guys want to go hang out and be together outside of work. But it's the next 7 weeks. What is he going to think after that? What is he going to think after the kiss with Shevish? What is he going to think? He's gonna be like wondering how are y'all gonna like, because obviously you guys have crossed that line. He is gonna be wondering if like y'all can sustain this type of energy with each other at work. Like if y'all gonna be able to keep it low key at work, okay? Because that Ten of Pentacles is here again. That's work. So I just kind of see him being like, we need to talk about this, because like obviously we didn't cross the line. And I'm really feeling her, and I know she's obviously really feeling me. So like we need to figure out if this is going to even make sense at work now, because it's going to be like y'all kiss, so now y'all at work, and is it going to be awkward? Like it's just him wanting to have a conversation about it all once it kind of like settles in what happened. Right. Yeah. Like, how are we going to go about this now? Because we obviously crossed the line. Are we still friends, or like, what is this? What are we doing? Okay. So just like wanting to clarify what's next. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go up to Sarah, and Sarah asks, what are Jay's true intentions with her? What are Jay's true intentions with Sarah? What are Jay's true intentions with Sarah? Thank you for your donation as well, Deb. I did get it. What are Jay's intentions with Sarah? You're welcome, Shevish. And yes, I'm still on Ari, but I'm getting ready to close the live off, you guys. So I'll probably be on live for about 10 more minutes. All right, so Jay's intentions with Sarah. We have here the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. I mean, so his intentions is like he is genuinely curious about you guys being in a relationship. He wants to move it into a relationship. And, it's just something that he feels he's ready for, which is maybe why he's been asking so many questions about how you view relationships, or, asking you, where do you stand when it comes to relationships? Like, I just see him trying to get an understanding of what exactly you want from him. But he wants a relationship. Okay. This is someone that genuinely, he looks like that he's ready to just like, because I feel like maybe his past energies, as far as like him holding off on love, was because of him needing to heal. But he feels like he's past that phase and he's just ready now to like be with someone. Okay. Which obviously that someone will be you. He's in his head about whether or not, he should just outright just ask you, or if he should just allow things to just play out. Okay. But he also is afraid of getting rejected. So that might be why he's not asking you. He's just kind of like just seeing where things go. But he does want a relationship though. Okay. All right. What's going to be the outcome of the connection between Sarah and Jay? And then Deb, you can go ahead and post your question. You are next. What is going to be the outcome of the connection between Sarah and Jay? What's going to be the outcome? So, we got the Page of Pentacles here. So you guys are definitely going to be being very practical and realistic with the connection. I don't see it being rushed. I see like you guys are going to try to really take your time with getting to know each other and take your time with the energy and the connection. And then you also have an Ace of Wands here. But again, this is you both deciding that, yes, like I would love to take this opportunity with you, so you guys may decide to start a relationship. The Ace of Wands is something new starts. It's a new beginning. So you guys may decide that, through those practical baby steps that you guys took, getting to know each other, dating, courting each other, things like that, that it actually is something that you want to pursue together. And so you guys may decide that you would like to go into a relationship. We have the Two of Swords, which is a meeting of the minds. Okay. And you both feel that, enough time has been invested and that you both feel that each other, with the Nine of Pentacles, you both look at each other as a person that, has the things that you want, the traits, the qualities. Okay. So I do see you guys deciding that you want to move forward in a relationship. Okay. Yeah. And the Two of Pentacles, okay, it's balanced. So yeah, you guys are both going to be on the same page when you do decide to get in a relationship. But the cards are showing that you guys have the potential to go into something, into a commitment with each other. And okay, Deb. So that's what I'm saying for you, Sarah, you and Jay. How are you feeling about that? You're welcome. And I am currently on Deb when she's ready. Does anyone else have questions before I close the live outside of Deb? I know Deb is typing. See ya. Who told my practice manager falsehoods, claiming I confronted them and came off aggressive. She informed earlier this week that it got back to her that I was aggressive, but Joe... But how when I'm 5 foot, barely 125 pounds? So you want to know who was the person that got back to your practice manager? Okay. Do you have do you want to know if it was like a man or a woman? Just so I can kind of narrow it down a little bit. Most of the employees are more overly assertive, in my opinion. So I don't know why they are reporting false things to her. Right. No, I want to know specific. We don't have any male employees. Okay, got it. Okay. Let's see. So when it comes to the situation that happened at work with Deb, she wants to know, like, what are the characteristics of the person or the specifics of the person that told her practice manager the falsehood. So I'm soft-spoken and fatigued. All right, let's see. What is this person's? Three cups here. Nine of Wands. I have the Ten of Swords reverse. I've had a Three Cups. Okay, so whoever this person was, they could have came off like they this could be someone who could have acted like friendly towards you when when you started. Like this could be somebody who, no, she cannot have that. Or you give her little pieces of it, but don't give her that whole piece, okay? All right, so again, this could be someone who was trying to like be really friendly with you when you first got there, okay? And we also have here the Ten of Swords reversed with the Ten of Pentacles upright. So yeah, this is someone who you never really would have thought would have did something like that, like a backstabbing like that. This person comes off like they genuinely care about everybody and that they want everybody to feel like family at the job. But yeah, this is someone, like I said, that came off with a hidden motive or hidden intention. And again, they may have came off extremely personable at first, like trying to like say, oh, like how long have you been here and stuff like that. And I vaguely remember asking this one medical assistant that works there what the whispering was about, and she pretended to be friendly and was denying it. Yeah. You're still new though? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is someone that came off like they were nice, like they were friendly, okay? But whole time, this person's low-key like a snake, this is somebody that you have to kind of like, not necessarily that I would say, be paranoid about, but this is someone that will like take an opportunity to throw you under the bus if they can, okay? So we have the Nine of Wands here. Let's clarify that. Nine of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, so whoever this person is, they could be someone who they can come off like a King of Cups is someone who tries to act like they have a hard exterior, like a tough shell, but they're really low-key very sensitive, okay? And so this person could have, like, if they approached you and said something to you, they could have took it offensively, or they could have got defensive when you weren't trying to be that way, and then they could have taken it personal. Even though they try to act like they're not like that, this person is extremely sensitive, okay? And so again, they were just kind of like they misunderstood or mistook your energy towards them for whatever reason. And they decided to build a case with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. But another admin coordinator said someone was spinning a story that I had an attitude that they're irritated by me. I've only been there literally 3 weeks. Yeah. So it's someone who, this is someone who's very sensitive, and they don't necessarily know how to confront people when they feel away. They rather go to the higher ups and say something. Yeah. But yeah, it would be someone that you had an interaction with for sure. Because like I said, this person was trying to come off towards you like they were friendly or like they were cool. Trying to get to know the new person. You know how that goes at jobs. Sometimes you'll have that one employee that wants to go out their way to try to get to know the new people. But that's how it feels. Like it feels like someone you definitely had an interaction with, even if it was brief. Oh, you're okay, Jakey. He's at that stage where he does not like taking no for an answer. So yeah, do you have an idea of who this you think it is now, Deb? Yeah, I don't have that energy to go out of my way, build a case over a misconception. Exactly. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. This is somebody that don't like to so this is someone who's they rather go tell the boss than to actually just say something to the person that they have an issue with. They rather build a case on a person, you know. The pregnant medical assistant or someone else I briefly had conversations with, I mean, it's possible because this is someone who, like I was saying, they're very sensitive and they come off like they're not, but they actually are. And instead of them being direct with someone, they rather go and tell the supervisors or the boss, which is crazy because it's like, if you feel like someone has a problem with you, why not just ask instead of sitting there and going to go tell the boss and making it seem like I'm a problem, you know? What is your Cash App? My Cash App is my son's Cash App, and it is, hold on one second. That's the Cash App, Danny. Let me know if you find it. You're welcome. Yeah, I still don't respect that. I don't either. Like, I feel like if you got a problem with me, say something to me. Don't try to go over my head to my bosses and try to get me rolled up or fired. Like, what's your intentions with that? You know what I'm saying? Because most people know if you go to a boss or you try to get HR involved, it's going to be some type of repercussion. There's going to have to be a write up or you're going to have to go under investigation. Like, come on, like we all trying to make money in here. Like, what are you doing? You know, so it's just like, it's just messy to be like that, you know, to go and tell my boss. So I feel like that person, they mishandled the energy. And honestly, you're new. So it's like, you don't necessarily want to just go and judge people just because, you know what I'm saying? If another fake story is relayed to me by management, I'm calling HR. I'll call HR first. And I feel like you should, because that's crazy. Okay. Let me ask my son. Hold on. He's checking right now. Just in case our manager. Oh, I was just reading that, Dad. What did you say? It's all right, Jake. Yeah, I could check real quick. Hold on. It would have came in from a Danny. It's okay. It's okay. What's wrong, man?
Mom, Zendaya knows how to drive.
You said yes, Zion?
Yeah.
Okay, he got it, Danny. Okay, just in case our manager is biased towards employees that have been there longer. Exactly. Right. Yeah, I would. The next time something like that happens, I would definitely go to HR because that's crazy. It feels like she is, so I don't feel like she would know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, you got it right. So, you know, if that happens again, definitely go to HR. You know, let them know what's up, what's going on. And I would even document now, like if you can get any type of documentation of what was said, you know, that way you have a paper trail, like for them to see that this is someone who's like lying on you or trying to create problems. What is Zach's siblings going to run and tell him when they see my 2 drinks on the date post? Let's see. So, what are Zach's siblings going to run and tell him when they see the 2 drinks on the date post from Danny? What are they going to run and tell him?
Is there a half a biscuit?
Yeah, she can. All right, let's see. The Tower, the Temperance Reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, they're gonna be coming in and like, hey, look, she got something else going on. We saw her socials, like, you know what I mean? Are you and her together? Like, what's up? Like, I just see them just bringing the news to him, you know, and like asking him like if you and him are together and stuff because they seen you on a date, like, you know, just being nosy, just running a business, like, you know how that go, the straight gossip. I'll ask that, right? Can we see why the other admin corner I trained with told me this was sad about me too? Hold on. I'll ask that later, maybe. You can ask right now if you want, Deb. Because he ain't take me out, right? But I just see them gossiping. I see them gossiping. I'm still thinking about him, even though I left an hour ago. My work crush. I stopped by my job today to get a check. Okay. I want his heart to drop. She said, I want his heart to be, I want him to feel his heart in his stomach. Nah, I feel you, girl. But they gonna definitely run it back to him and be like trying to figure out what's going on with y'all because they had just seen y'all caked up at the graduation party. So yeah, definitely wanting to get some clarity. Finally made it home. Oh my gosh, Chevish, you've been off the live for an hour. Girl. Chevish, you be going through with getting home. Thank you, Dad, for your donation. You can go ahead and wait, you already said, can we see why the other admin coordinator I trained with told me this was said about me too? Okay. Ashley told him that whenever I came to work and I didn't see him, I would feel disappointed. And he told me that he felt the same way about me. Ooh, I love it. Okay, Ori. Ooh, little flirtatious energy going on. Because he told me, and I told him I don't have a man at all. I want his heart to that. Okay, I read that part. And can we see if she had anything to do with it too? Because she's the one that gave me the tea before I even knew. Okay, so did the admin coordinator know about the situation ahead of time? Was she in on it? Does she know about the situation because she was in on it? Okay. And then why did the other admin coordinator that Deb trained with tell her the same thing? What is it, buddy? What is it, buddy? Here. You want to turn the light off? There you go. I turned it off. So it doesn't look like she had anything to do with it, but she was really just trying to like give you a heads up, like call it to your attention.
He's very tired.
Okay, you'll go down when I get off. So I see her just trying to like call it to your attention. She's the one that told me what was said. It's the same person I trained with her and told me what was being spun about me. Okay. Yeah, I don't necessarily see her having anything to do with it because you got the Two of Wands reverse. But when she heard about it, or when she got word of it from the higher ups or whatever, or however she found out, it's like she wanted to let you know, like ahead of time. Yeah, like giving you a warning. But she didn't have anything to do with that. It wasn't higher ups. Oh, okay. It just was getting around. So yeah, I just kind of see she was just trying to warn you. Yep. I don't necessarily feel like she's somebody that gets involved with that stuff, but if she does hear it and she knows like that, you know, it's something that could possibly, you know, end up getting you in trouble, like she wants to let you know because she can hear them talking about it and stuff. So, you know, that's just kind of what I see from her end.
but she is not coming off energetically like she likes to put herself in the middle of stuff like that. But she did want to tell you because she genuinely felt like it was something you needed to know. That's how she's coming off. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for her. But I just hate that they're choosing that route, as far as you being a new employee. Like, that's really rough for them to be gossiping and stuff like that, and you just started, and I feel like people are so quick to like want to jump and assume other people's intentions instead of just communicating. And I think that's the problem, especially when you work around a lot of women. It can be like that, where it's gossip over facts. And that's why, like, when you work in like an office with women like that, two-faced. Yeah. So I know that's frustrating, Deb. We had an office party for someone that was leaving yesterday, and people were overly friendly. Yeah. That's how they be, girl. But you're right to like definitely, if anything else comes up, to go to HR. That's probably your best recourse. And just keep track of, the date and time and what was said. That way you have your own, record of what's going on, I couldn't even sit and eat with most of them because of the fact I still don't know who it was. Yeah. Exactly. What? You gonna eat up all these veggie straws? You gonna eat them all up, buddy? All right, Danny, you can go ahead. Oh, you already posted your question. All right. Does anyone else have questions before I get off live today? Here you go. You're welcome. I can't break bread with people we don't deal with. It's a Virgo thing. No, for real. Especially when people are already showing you their colors. You know what I mean? Like, dang, like they already gossiping and all that stuff. Like, that's crazy. So no, I completely understand why you would feel that way. It's like, even at the job I'm at right now, like I don't even be like for real telling people my business or like what I got going on, because at my job, it's very political. It's a hospital, and I know how them people be, like, especially them nurses and stuff. So I try my best to like stay to myself as much as possible. I just go in there and do my job, and I go home. And if they want to create scenarios, it's literally, they would have to be freaking crazy. Because I know how that is. And I've been in a job like that before, Deb, where like, you want to think that people are your friend at work or whatever, or they're just being nice, and then they turn on you and then they gossip and they tell your business. So like, ever since that experience I went through, I'm like, I ain't doing it no more. Right? I've worked at 2 hospitals, and it's very political. It is. And it's like, you got to be careful what you say, who you say it to, what you say. It's like, so I just be like, I'm just going to do my job. Like, I'll smile at people and stuff, but I keep it so surface. Like, Yeah. What business they know? I said it myself. No, I'm not saying that they know any of your business. I'm talking about my personal experience when I worked at a daycare, and I worked around a lot of women, and I learned my lesson. I was like, yeah, I ain't telling nobody my business. If I work at a big job like that again, I ain't, because they will turn on you. Yeah, they will. That's how you got to keep it, though. You're doing it right, girl. Yeah. Yep. So I'm with you on that, girl. All right, you guys, does anyone else have a question for me? You're going to eat up all these veggie straws, dude. They're that good to you? You're welcome, Deb. Okay, you can go ahead and post, Danny. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I am probably going to, after Danny, last call, does anyone else have questions? If not, I'm going to go ahead and close the live, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Shevish. Okay, no, you're fine. Nope, I got you guys. Y'all are locked in. Don't worry. You sent me a text. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look at it now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so it's Danny and then it's Shevish. And then I'm gonna close the live. I know. You just keep grabbing the bag. What is that on the floor? Is that a biscuit? Oh, Shevish, you wanted me to check too how Jada feels about Chris, right? Okay, I'll close the live out with that. So if you could put in there like mini celebrity, I'll answer that question. How is Zach going to take actions to win me back? So what is Zach going to do to win Danny back after this situation? What is he going to do? What is he going to do to win Danny back? I find the world in the Eight of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay, so we have the world here. So again, that's like him wanting to like start over. And the Eight of Pentacles is here with the Ace of Wands. So now that he kind of sees that it wasn't about you not being interested, that you actually wanted him to put in effort, I see him putting in effort this time. So like he kind of realizes, okay, I misread and mistook her energy. After we had our talk with the Ace of Swords, and I do really like her and I do want her. So I'm just going to go ahead and, try to change it up a little bit and actually put in effort. So I actually do see him trying to like call you a little bit more, text you a little bit more, and maybe you guys hang out more. Like, so it goes from like this weird energy where he's kind of like detached to him actually starting to put the effort in. I feel like maybe it just was again him misinterpreting you and misreading you. But once you guys have that talk, I see him tightening up and putting his best foot forward with the Ace of Wands, the World, and the Eight of Pentacles. But you standing your ground, like it just shows him like you're not one to play with. Like you will cut the cord if you feel like you have to with that Queen of Swords. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for how he's going to win you back. And Shevish, you can go ahead and post your question. While you're posting your question, I'm going to ask, how does Jada feel about Chris Brown? How does Jada Wallace feel about Chris Brown, Spirit? How's she feeling about him? And of course, the High Priestess reverse, she's kind of going against her intuition. When she first started messing with him. Okay, you're welcome, Danny. When she first started messing with him, like she's like, I know the rules. I know how these things go. I'm not going to get caught up with him. He's just a fun time. Like she went with those logic. But, again, this is her going against her logic. She's breaking the rules. And, I just see her allowing herself to kind of, the Sun reverse is someone that conforms. So how she feels about him is, I am willing to conform for him. Okay. I am willing to play it small for him. But like I said, at first she came into it like, I'm going to still get my way. I'm not going to let this situation define me. Like, I know he's a celebrity, but I got my own following too. Like, she tried her best to stay an individual. However, the more and more she kept being around him, the more and more she got consumed in his lifestyle. So, how she feels about him is, okay, like, I am willing to kind of like water myself down to be with Chris Brown. Okay. Even though I know it's not what I want. Hold on one second. Even though I know it's not what I want, it's like I'll deal with that later with the Eight of Cups, okay? But she knows that she's not getting emotionally fulfilled, okay? So again, it's coming out eventually. She is going to want a higher level of commitment with him. I mean, she had his baby. She feels like, okay, Chris, like, come on. You got 4 kids now. I gotta be the one. You know what I mean? Like, you got 4, okay? And even with the way that his mom takes a liking to her, she really feels like that he's going to make it right and he's going to be her husband or he's going to marry her. But you know how that goes with them type of moms. They will act like they love you and stuff until their son don't love you, and then they switch up. So we'll see about that. But anyway, the last card here is the 4 of Wands. And again, this is someone that feels like she wants this lifestyle with Chris. She's accepting who he is, and she eventually wants to build their family. So it's a train wreck waiting to happen, honestly, because as you can see, they are night and day as far as how they feel. And who knows, maybe she's just going through postpartum and she's just doing that wishful thinking when it comes to him. I don't know, but I just feel like that in reality, did she want to be with a baby daddy that has this caliber of fame? Probably not. Not someone who was more famous than her, because I feel like Jada Wallace had her own following. Like, she's known, but honestly, I don't think she wanted to be with someone who was more famous than her, because it comes with challenges. Well, what will Q's thoughts, feelings, and intentions be towards me and our connection after we do some things? If I was bold enough to go with it, hypothetically speaking, it'll be before a commitment comes. Okay, so what will Q's thoughts, feelings, and intentions be towards Shevish and their connection after they do some things? If she was to go with it, what would his thoughts be? His thoughts, Q's thoughts. Well, I mean, now she's in the door and she's going to take advantage. Exactly. Thoughts, feelings, intentions. Like I said, she's smart. She's a smart girl. I mean, eventually it's going to dawn on her what this was with Chris Brown. But for right now, she's kind of just going to be in that energy of just being a housewife. Even though she's not technically his wife, she's going to play that role. Okay, so his thoughts is the 5 of Wands with the Temperance. So he's going to be trying to balance you guys' connection outside of work with work. Like, I just see him trying to balance that because he really don't want no drama. I see him like that's a big no for him. He don't do drama. So like, I feel like his thoughts is going to be like, how can we maintain this outside of work? Like, get crazy on me? Like, are you going to start, what I'm saying? Like, he really starts to get a little worried. Like, are you able to handle this dynamic for real? Because, he knows there's going to be days where, like, you come across him talking to another girl or something like that, and he want to make sure it don't get crazy, all right? So, again, he's neutral balance with you between work and outside of work. Page of Swords here with the 8 of Cups. I mean, the feelings is he is kind of like a bit more curious about you guys' connection. Like, if y'all was, like, how would that be? But with the 8 of Cups here, he's going to be trying to, like, not let his emotions run him, because in the past, like, he may have did that and it just, again, it didn't go correctly. So with here, there's going to be this curiosity about feelings. Like, am I really feeling her? He's even questioning himself, like, okay, am I feeling her? Like, what am I feeling right? But he's going to be in this energy of like, I'm kind of hesitant to even dive into that realm because of what happened. That's what I keep hearing. His intentions, though, is the Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. I mean, he's going to keep it going as long as if it continues to remain practical. His intentions is that he'll eventually grow off of that, but he's willing to. He likes the attention you give him. He likes that he can give you attention, work. Like, he likes that. So he's going to keep it going. And if you guys do decide to build with the Lovers coming out as the last card, he's cool with that. He's cool with that. He just want to make sure that it won't be nothing crazy at work. Like, that's his biggest thing. But his intention is, I'm open to whatever it turns out to be. That's what. Okay. She said, well, I won't be doing that. hard because once you start throwing things like that into it and get a little cray cray, you know. But you know, it depends on you two. You guys are two adults. You're grown. You know, you can handle your shit. You know, so it's like as long as y'all can make that balance work, it could work. Like it could work down the line. You know, so that is what for you and Q. She's like, I don't know. Yeah, only time will tell, boo. So I am going to be getting back on live tonight. Shevish, if you you can ask one more. Go ahead. But on live tonight though. Just letting you know. I'll probably get back on like later, like 9 or 10 p.m. Maybe it depends on my night. It depends on how things go with all the kids. So yeah. Some more and then I am out of here, girl. Hey everybody. Thank you all for liking the live today as well. We'll just wait on Shevish and then I will be getting off of here whenever she's ready. I'm still debating on if I could handle that attention he gets, but I don't know. Do you see me being open settling with him, or will it just be too much and it's some BS he's on that just won't mess with? Okay, so if Shevish was to go that route with Q, like with him getting all the attention at work, is it something she'll be able to handle? Will she eventually just fall back from it? Okay, he's coming out as a King of Wands. Will she be able, or will she fall back? Let's see. Like, will I eventually decide to commit to him? Is what I mean. Okay. Let's look at this Chariot to the Page of Pentacles. To be honest, like I feel like you'll be able to eventually commit because, like, once you guys start getting, I see y'all having a talk and then agreeing with each other, and I see him slowing or toning it down when it comes to that expressing energy at work, like talking to other girls, hugging other girls. Like he stops doing it. So like, you know, I feel like that's what's gonna like help you to kind of like move forward with him because he slows down on that flirt. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. So honestly, I mean, you guys could start, you know, I feel like this, like if it does get to that level, it's more so just an understanding, you know, that you guys will have. But I don't see him intentionally trying to make you jump and you feel away at work. Like, especially if he knows you're messing around. Like, I just see him, you know, a lot. Yeah. You know, if you guys decide to take that route, you know, we can shift and you guys could actually start dating. But that's all depending on what y'all decide to do with this. Now, if y'all stay friends, then of course he's going to keep doing what he's doing. But if you and him decide that y'all don't want to be friends and y'all want to be more exclusive, I could see him being respectful about it, you know. I see him today comforting another bitch. Dang, why she got me all that shit, bitch? Because she was as it was late. She lucky had a tone with me too. And I was like, well, will he decide he wants to be more than friends? Are you again, or are you just asking my opinion? I need a vacation, y'all. I know that's If you could clarify with like, or just be the yes no. Okay, so yes no. Will Jay or Q? Why do I keep saying Jay? Oh my gosh. Will Q decide that he wants to be more than friends with Shavish? I don't know why that Jay is in my head. I don't have no idea. Will Q decide that he wants to be more than friends with Shavish? Yes or no, spirit? I mean, yes. He's a practical guy. Girl, Jay for Jordy. Right. You got the Page of Pentacles. Yes. I mean, if the cards are played right with you, yeah, he's open-minded to it. Is he's not against it. He just is not. So if he was trying to do something right now, obviously no. But it's like over time, if he's like you guys have built a decent connection and y'all feeling each other, why not? So yes, he would. He would. I don't think it will fit. So yeah. I feel like if you guys put that energy in there and you guys, you know, stay consistent with each other and ain't no drama, yeah, he'll date you. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm getting off of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in the live. I will be back tonight if you guys want to and get a chance to. And I hope you all have a great evening. And I'll talk a little bit. Bye. You're welcome, Shavish. Bye.